Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Growing Guitar, and the Wish Week train is rolling. You have wished for songs, and we keep it just the heat going here on Growing Guitar. And this time we have you, Slashers Academy, I believe that's your name. And you wish for Oxlade's DOINGZ. Alright, so Oxlade. He is doing things here in the song, cool things, and he's desperate for love, like he said. Anyway, let's go into doings here with Oxlade. So thank you, Slashers Academy, for being here on Guitar. Let's go into this, and no need for any cape, as you can see. We're gonna go over the 4 chords needed. So let's start with C. That will be 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, 1st B, and open E. We have next the GB chord, and that will be 2nd fret A string, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. Then we have the D, and that will be open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. And finally we have the A minor, and that will be open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Alright, so basically we have 2 different styles of playing it. We have melody or we have strumming, and within this melody and strumming we also have 2 different chord progressions. Alright, so the verse play will be 1 and the pre-chorus will be 1. So verse play goes with C, GB, D, and back to GB. That's the chord progression here. Let's start with the melody part. It goes like this. Okay, so what you're gonna do here is to actually pick the chords. So you're gonna pick from C now, 3rd fret A string, and I actually go to pick all the strings there from the A to B. Okay, so 3rd fret A, 2nd D, open G, and 1st B. If you think that is too much, then you have to focus on 2 at least, and that will be the bass and this 1st fret B string. That's where the melody goes, and you have a bass to support it. So if you cannot do all 4 or maybe just 3, you go for 2 at least. Pick that simultaneously. And then you go over to the GB. Here you want to pick the 2nd fret A string. That's the bass. And the melody goes on the 3rd fret E string. Okay, but I pick also the 3rd fret B and open G, to give it a little bit more of meatier, fleshier sound to it. It's up to you, but at least 2 strings. And then you go to D, and you pick at least 2 strings, but I picked 3 here. The open D and the 3rd B are necessary. I also picked the 2nd G string to get more depth to it. That's the D part, and then you go back to play the GB in the same way. And you fulfill 1 round of the melody, so like this. Alright, that's how you handle the melody and the verse play. Then I would like to go straight into the pre-chorus play. We'll come to the strumming soon, but just to finish off this pre-chorus, and it's actually played exactly the same except from the 1st chord. Instead of playing C, you're now picking the A minor. So A minor, open A string is the bass note, and the 1st fret B string is necessary as a melody. I pick the strings in between as well, so I go for the 2nd D and 2nd G also from the actual chord. But A and B are necessary. The rest is the same. GB, D, and back to GB. You play that in the same way. And there you have all the melodies for this song. Okay? So we finish off that one when it comes to verse and pre-chorus. And now we're gonna look into the strumming. Okay? Because we have a 2-part strumming here. So you're gonna go from C, part 1, GB, part 2, D, part 1, and back to GB, part 2. So let's look at the transition from C to GB like this. Okay, so part 1 C, it goes down, down, up, clap, down. Okay, so down, down, up, clap, down. Then a shift to GB, play part 2, and that is simply to play down, clap, down. So if you connect these two parts, it will be down, down, up, clap, down, down, clap, down. And then you apply the same principle on the next two chords. D is played in the same way as C, the down, down, up, clap, down. And then GB played again in the same way as the previous one, the down, clap, down. So together it sounds like this. And that is one round. And I believe you play 4 rounds of that in the first verse, and then you come into the pre-chorus, play either the melody we learned or strumming, and it's the same there. You just replace the C with A minor instead, play the same strumming, and it sounds like this with A minor. And I believe you play 4 rounds of that as well. And then at 52 seconds in, we hit the first chorus, okay? So what you're gonna do here is to play 8 rounds in total. The first 4 rounds, you're gonna play the pre-chorus play with A minor. And then the next and 4 final rounds, you play the verse play with C in the start for 4 rounds. In total, 8 rounds, and that is the first chorus. Then you just jump back, no news there. You're gonna play 4 rounds of verse, 4 rounds of pre-chorus, and you end off with this second chorus and play just 4 rounds of verse play, which is the C chord incorporated. And after that, you play the outro, you continue with the verse play with another 4 rounds, and that, my friends, especially you, Slashers Academy, that is how you handle Oxlade's DOINGZ. Alright, so I love this wish days, especially the weeks, times 7 at least, where I'm able to highlight your songs. Yeah, so that is basically what this channel is all about, to learn and educate you guys. So thank you for being here, Slasher A, and all you other guys who's been here and interacted with me. And I hope to see you soon. Till next time, play tuned.